Good afternoon. I think we have known each other for a while, particularly with yourself. You always have been very much following what I've been doing. So let me be a little bit frank, if I can, on this. Today, I am going to limit myself simply to what I've been saying at the Security Council. It was a very long intervention, and there was many points that I made, both in terms of legacy and in messaging. So I really, frankly, don't believe that I want to add anything. Now, to reassure you, because I want to believe that in view of the fact that we have been working together here so many occasions over the last 4 years, that you are not being deprived from anything, because I know you have a job, I have a job, you have a job, and I always respected it. I can assure you that I do not plan to, and I intend to make any press conference or any interview before my departure, end of mission. There are two reasons for that. The first one is I really respect what I would like everyone to do to me. In other words, imagine I start giving prescriptions regarding lessons learned or what should be done or what could be done or what was not done publicly. That would not be fair towards my successor, who, as I told you, I respect and is a friend. The second reason is that with events which have been taking place recently, are taking place, there is a lot of movement taking place. And I need to naturally metabolize all what has been happening during last year. And then after that, after I ended my mission, I may be involved in putting it in writing or answering questions. So forgive me if I do not actually raise any other point. I know you will ask me one question. Go ahead.
Thank you. It's Pamela Falk from CBS News. What is the impact of the U.S. withdrawal from Syria? What do you expect? Did Assad win? Thank you.
The answer to that for us is the following. As far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure I'm talking not only on my behalf, it is totally premature for making any comments on my side on the implications, the effects of that important decision which was announced yesterday, both on the political ground and on the military ground. So I'm unable to make any comments. It's premature for me to do so.
It's not a question. Do you have a message for the people of Syria right now? You've been in the job 4.5 years. Should they have any hope?
This is a valid point. The Syrian people, and you heard how much I refer to them, and when I mention civil society, when I mention the women, I'm not mentioning political leaders, I'm talking about the people, should know one thing, and I've been trying to say it. I've been holding the fort for 4.5 years. I always said I was not going ever to abandon them. And what I meant is the UN will never abandon them. They should know that. They have gone through terrible things. There are only actually two constants in this whole conflict as I've seen. One, there's never been a constant moment. Look what has been happening. We get constantly changes, both militarily, politically, going through the 4 years. And the second constant, the Syrian people have been constantly suffering in between that. So they should know that whatever happens, it's nothing depending on Mr. de Mistura or Mr. Lakhdar Brahimi or Kofi Annan or even Geir Peterson. It will be the UN. The UN will never abandon the Syrian people. And if you look fairly at what has happened, it could have been many more victims if the UN, through food aid, through vaccinations, through making life complicated to everyone by establishing committees, meetings, hoping to make any type of difference, and ceasefires, would have been many more, and they know it. Is this enough? No. But we will never abandon them. And it's not about a person coming and going, although I stayed, I think, quite a long time hoping and believing that at a certain point the entry point would have come. It has not yet come, but I do see this possibility. Thank you very much.